Hi everybody, my name is Nanette Kirk and I'm the President and CEO of NetKi Enterprises. And the reason why I'm doing this video today is I wanted to take a moment to first just encourage you. That's number one. I know that a lot of times, especially during the end of the year and you're buying gifts and you're doing all those things, that it's sometimes difficult to take a moment and just reflect. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. I don't necessarily celebrate these holidays anymore. However, I do take this time to reflect and start planning for the coming year. One of the things that has been consistent, even with myself, but also my clients, is at some point you have to understand you're at a crossroads. And I actually recently wrote a post in my inspiration blog that just talks about the choice that we make, and we can choose life, but today is the first day of the rest of your life. And that's a quote from, I think, Abby Holman. And when you start looking at that and you start thinking about your mortality, you understand that we don't have a lot of time on this earth to make an impact in someone else's life. And the way that we do that, the way that we think, the way we carry ourselves, how much time have you wasted, have any of us wasted, thinking about what other people have said, or what someone else thinks, the bullies. And there's a saying that the empty empty wagon squeaks the loudest. And that is so poignant right now, because there are so many voices out on LinkedIn saying all kind of nonsense, right? And I'm not even talking about the ones that we are the normal, right? That, they're going to sell you something. But here's the thing. If they're selling it, somebody wants it. I mean, some of us really got to grow up. There are people who need those leads, right? Therefore, there are people doing lead generation. Now, just because it doesn't work for you, it may work for someone else. It's so interesting that you have some of these people, they're so passionate, and they're like, I'm so angry that people are charging people that don't have a job. Listen, we all have jobs and we all have to get paid. And I don't know about you, go onto a company and say you're going to work for free. I don't know nobody that's willing to do that. That's number one. Number two, if you are buying something at a discount, if you're buying something on sale or just free, then what do you expect the outcome's going to be? Seriously. I'll give you an example. There is a company, I think it's Temu, that you'll see on YouTube or something, where they advertise and they'll have tennis shoes or Snickers for like $2.99. And the picture looks like, okay, let me take a look at this. And then you're like, is it too good to be true? So I went in and went to check the reviews. Sure enough, there was a lot of people that loved it, but all of them said, for the price, what do you expect? Why would you want to get discounted something as crucial as your life or your career? It's really interesting, because there's so many people, they want to be vice presidents, they want to be the CEO, until it's time to do CEO stuff or president stuff. Or when it's time to pay for services that are going to help you get there. Come on. I've had, unfortunately, people not pay the crime I committed, offering my services at discount, while I have client upon client making more money than they've ever made before. The time that I prepare for them, the time that I spend with them. And I was discounting it because there's clowns out there saying whatever, or because people can't afford it, even though, I'm thinking, okay, I want to be able to give people opportunity. The problem is, what are you willing to invest? And I heard the gurus and the motivational speakers and the coaches and all these different people all say the same thing. You have to do the investment. And a lot of time I was like, oh, this is some bull. They're just trying to get somebody's money. But no, it's the truth. You invest in yourself. You want a whole bunch of big things, but you don't want to pay for it? Please. Got to grow up. So you're at a crossroads. We're all at a crossroads. What are you going to do different? What do you want better? If you want better, how much is it going to cost you? What are you willing to pay? And that's in financial. That's in energy. That's in effort. That's in change of mindset. All those things. Definitely action. What are you willing to do? So I'm not going to let this be too much longer. I'm going to actually do another video right after this one. But just something to think about. I don't have a script. So if this is sounds crazy, I don't know what to say. This is me. I just bring it like it is, right? And hopefully you all appreciate that. If not, this video is not for you. But anyway, I'm wishing the best for you. Take the leap. I'm here. Not free. But I will go the long road with you. And it will be an investment. But it'll be so worth it when you reach the other side of your goal. Don't be afraid. Don't waste another minute of your life being in fear. If you want to soar, you got to make that step. So I'm here, and I'm praying for you. I really am. I pray for you. And here's to our futures, because I have some announcements to make and some changes and some mindsets to change, and I'll be sharing that as well. We'll do this together. Talk to you soon.